Hi Brian Wood, how you doing? So we are carrying on with our science work that we started off yesterday. So let's do a bit of a quick recap. So food is important for living, staying healthy, because it helps us survive because food contains nutrients. Can you say that word? Nutrients. So remember, nutrients are really microscopic. It's in our food. We can't see it with our eyes, but when we eat it, we know we have it, okay? So remember, we have to eat our food. We're not like plants who can produce their own food. They make it inside themselves, whereas we have to go find our food. We have to eat it in order to get the nutrients. So can you remember the three functions of why we need to eat food, or why we get, the reason why we get nutrients from our food? Can you remember? So well done if you managed to remember all three of them. So the first one was the clue here, and then we had this one and this one. So obviously the first one is for energy, for having energy to run around, for doing things. If we don't have enough food, if we don't have enough food, we don't want to do anything and we lose our energy. Basically, nutrients create energy within us, okay? So the next reason is for health, okay? Making us nice and healthy inside, and also help us repair our body. If we ever hurt ourselves, if we have the right amount of nutrients, then our body will be able to heal quickly. And our last one was to grow. So well done. So we need to make sure that we have nutrients in our food to make sure that we grow strong and healthy, making sure our bones grow properly. So we had a go at this yesterday. So can you remember there are two types of nutrients? We've got macronutrients, macronutrients. Can you remember those three macronutrients? Have a pause, have a think. So well done if you said carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. And we have micronutrients as well, micronutrients. Well done if you said that. So we've got vitamins and minerals, and fiber. Have a think about what type of foods we get these from. So we have to have a balanced diet. Balanced diet. You say it? Well done. We need to make sure we have a balanced diet so we have all the nutrients that we have in our body to make sure that we have energy, that we're able to heal and grow, with things like that. So quick recap, we've got our carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. Well done if you said that. So carbohydrates give you energy. They're things from like bread, pasta, fruit, and potatoes, okay? This is what gives us energy to do things, okay? If you don't have any energy, it means that you probably don't have well, there may be lots of reasons why, but if you have food, it will give you energy to do things, okay? Then we have proteins. Proteins. Got in? Brilliant. So proteins help your body grow and repair itself. So you need things like a lot of meat, fish, beans, and yogurt. Yes, beans and yogurts do have proteins in them to help us grow and repair our bodies. We have fats, okay? Remember, we only have a little bit of fats, okay? But we do need it. It is good for us. A little bit of fat is good for us. It helps cushion and protect our internal organs. So things like our heart, our stomach, our liver, our kidneys, our lungs, okay? We need to make sure we have a little bit of fat so it protects us and also keeps us warm as well. And we can find these things in nuts, oils, avocados, and butter, okay? Remember, bit of fat is good, okay? But again, if you have too much fat, that's when things become a bit of a problem. So then we're on to fiber. So fiber helps you digest your food that you've eaten. So once you've eaten it, it will help you, okay, help you digest that food. So remember, cereals, apples, whole grain, and lentils will help you digest food. And at least not the least important, in fact, probably quite the most important one, nutrients. And we get these from water, okay, or types of different foods. So water helps us move nutrients around our body and gets rid of waste that we don't need. It is essential nutrients for our survival. Whilst it's really important we drink plenty of water, it's also really important that we have food that contains water as well as in it. So I know some of you might be thinking, well, I probably haven't drank a lot today. Well, this is when you have food, some of your food that you have will have some sort of water and nutrients inside it. And of course, we get high food with high water or tomato, cucumbers, lettuce, and strawberries. So we had a look at this yesterday, and we're going to do this bit today actually. So yesterday you had to go linking about what each one was for, and now we're going to look at the different parts of staying healthy. So in order to ensure that people are getting a good mix of necessary nutrients to stay healthy, the Food Standards Agency has created a model to show the recommended amount of each food the average person should be including in their diet. So we have carbohydrates, vegetables, dairy protein, non-dairy protein, and foods high in fats and sugars. Now we had a look at this yesterday. So have a think, which one is the biggest category which we should have? Have a think, look inside the categories, what things can you spot? So well done if you said the fruits and vegetables. So remember, we need to have more fruits and vegetables than any other food category. Which is the food category that we should have the least amount of? Well done if you said the fats. Yes, fats are good for us, but only in small amounts. So remember, fats are good for us because they help protect our internal organs, and also it also helps to keep us warm as well, especially during the winter months. So I want you to do today, we have this pie chart here, we call it a pie chart. And each section has different bits of it, okay? And what I want you to do is match the right category to each one. And if you're feeling super brave, once you've done that, after you manage to label which one is which, so if you need to have a quick look back again for this, do so. Label which one's which, and have a go at what kind of foods would go in these sections, okay? Have a quick drawing if you want. And think of all the different types of things that would go in each category. So for example, I know that this one would be the starchy carbohydrates. Remember, all the spellings are on here, okay? So don't worry about spelling them because they're all down here, okay? And if you want to, you can draw some pictures. I'm not going to draw on here because I'm not very good at drawing on the computer. However, if you print this out, or if you're drawing this, or just draw as neat as you can circle. You can think about carbohydrates. So have a think about what a carbohydrate might be. So it might be some bread, some pasta, some fruit, some potatoes. So you can have a go at drawing those in there. Okay, and then obviously you go on to the different section, deciding which one is which and drawing the right food in the category, okay? So once you've done that, I would love to see your work that you have a go at. So remember, send any work to y3willow@australiabyronwood.org, okay? Would love to see any work that you do, okay? Please make sure as well, quick thing as well, that any work that you do send, because I know lots of people are sending me their work, make sure that your name is on it, okay, or on the email, because I'm getting a few children who are sending me stuff, but they're not putting their name on their sheet or on their email, so I'm not quite sure who I'm getting emails from. So please make sure that you do that for me, okay, just so I can see clearly who it is, okay? So that's it from me today, and I will see you in the next video. See you later.